What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the 55% global Dokkan campaign Dokkan Fest, which is the LR blue Goku that reverses with VEGETA, that goes, I don't want to say goes into VEGETA, but it has an active skill into VEGETA. So this unit looks like it's going to be a very, very fun unit to use. I'm kind of excited to check him out and see how he's going to perform in here. So let's talk about him really quick before we actually hop into the showcase. So he is a Future Saga or Fuse Fighter category, Key 3, 200%, HP 170% attack and defense. Gives the additional 50% to Bond of Parent and Child or Final Trump card. So actually the leader skill is pretty solid, I would say. So when we're in the Goku form, his 12 key super, he greatly raises attack and raises defense for one turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy and lowers attack. On his 18 key, he greatly stacks attack, causes mega colossal damage, and raises allies' defense by 60% for one turn, which 60% defense is pretty massive, I would say. So starting out, he looks very good. Let's see, passive wise. So he gets 200% attack and defense, receives an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained. Seems to be pretty normal with a lot of these like anniversary style LRs. Anniversary or big celebration units. They've been doing this like additional 2 key per key sphere obtained, which is actually very good. So for every per superclass ally or Future Saga category ally on the team, depending on which has more members, he gets 150%, or sorry, he gets 50% attack and defense up to 150%, and he has a chance of evading enemies' attacks and damage reduction of 20% up to 60%. So as long as you have like 3 Future Saga category ally members on the team or 3 superclass allies, he gets the extra 150% attack and defense and the 60% chance to dodge and 60% damage reduction. When all allies attack on the same turn are Future class characters, or if there's a Future Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, launches an additional super, has a chance to evade enemies' attacks an additional 20%, and he gets an extra 10% damage reduction. So he gets like 80% dodge and 70% damage reduction, just as long as you're on a full super class team or you have Future Saga category characters on the team with you. When you activate the active skill or when you attack with 18 or more key, he gets an extra 200% attack, and attacks are effective against all types. He gets 108% defense when he receives an attack, and starting from the 4th turn, he has the reversible exchange with Super Saiyan God Blue VEGETA. He does have an active skill, so this is the Patara counterattack. So this is where he fuses into the VEGETA. Can be activated from the 4th turn from the start of battle, once only. So it raises attack by 300% temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and then he gets 20% attack and defense and can nullify attacks that are guaranteed to hit, making it possible to evade these attacks for the rest of battle. Phenomenal. 20% attack and defense for the rest of the fight is very good. Of course, we are going to be looking at this guy, link level 1, no equips, nothing like that, 55%. And then real quick, let's go over just what VEGETA does for his details. VEGETA, super attack wise, 12 key, greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy and lowers defense instead of attack. And then on the 18 key, massively raises attack and raises defense for one turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. And then passive wise, he gets 7 key, 200% attack and defense. He has a high chance to perform a crit, high chance to evade enemies' attacks. He has 40% damage reduction. He has 3 key, 80% attack and defense for this character and allies whose name includes Trunks. So any character that has Trunks in the name and this specific unit itself, 3 key, 80% support. That's massive support, dude. As a third attacker in a turn, he gets 150% attack and has guaranteed crit. When he attacks with 18 or more ki, he gets 250% attack and defense, launches an additional super. And when activating the active skill or when attacking with 20 or more ki, he gets an extra 150% defense and launches an additional super. So, Vegeta seems to be going to be the damage dealer is what it seems like. And then he does have the active skill. It's the Father-Son Gallic Gun. Can be activated once upon entering the attacking turn. Massively raises the attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Guards all attacks, and future Saga category allies get 15% attack and defense, plus an additional 10% defense for characters who belong to Bond of Parent and Child for 4 turns. So, 4 turns, I know it's a little bit short, but I think 4 turns might be pretty okay here. This is the team that we're gonna hop in with. It's basically just a full super team. So we're just gonna hop in here and let's see how this Goku's gonna perform. We're gonna do this. We're actually gonna turn on the well, actually, you know what? We'll keep it off for now. We'll put the we'll definitely put the animations on so we can see how this character is gonna look. So let's see. So right here, we'll have 4 of the links active. Actually, we'll have 5 links active right here, right? Yes, 5 links active. 280k defense. So obviously, defensively, we're just not really starting out all that high, which is fine. You know, he is going to gradually build up. On his, we got to remember, on his 18 ki, he does actually stack attack. So we definitely got to remember that. Also, this Trunks and Vegeta, I have a good feeling that they're going to get an easy A this celebration. It's definitely their time, so they should be getting an easy A. Which kind of does make sense, the fact that, you know, okay, so we're starting out with a 20 million attack stat. Also, just what I was saying, it makes sense because like Vegeta, his passive is for people, or like it's for Trunks in the name, but they didn't drop any Trunks units. So this unit has to get like a easy A this celebration. Okay, so we started out with a 20 million attack stat and then went to a 14 million. That's not bad. Especially because we are just kind of, you know, just kind of slowly starting out here. Building up just a little bit, a little slow, but we're okay. We're getting there. We do have the friend here. We'll leave the friend over here on this slot. I would eventually like to swap them over and make sure that we get the friend and like the friend unit and my unit together, because they will share like the bulk of the links together. So far, I will say, you know, 20 million attack stats, pretty good. Definitely can be a pretty decent damage dealer starting out. And obviously, you know, the more attack that you stack, the more damage the Vegeta active skill is actually going to do in the long run. Because what we're going to do is we will use the friend. We'll turn him into Vegeta and we'll use his active skill. And then that way we can get the extra like support basically for like my Goku. So that way when we launch the Patara, it's going to be a pretty solid, you know, damage dealing attack. So let's go ahead and just recover some HP here. So we're at 257k. Yeah, we can still get the 18 key, which is good. Also, this VEGETA, I believe, should have his boost already, right? Boosted for a limited time, but it's not in here. What? Something broken? I don't know if something's broken or if they just like forgot to add it in, but what? Oh, good dodge. Yeah, I'm planning to leave these guys like on rotation just so we can see like what their damage is gonna look like once we like once we get one of the VEGETAs out. Still at 20 million tank. It probably would have been a little bit higher had we got more key. Actually, no. As long as we have 18 or more key, he gets an extra 200% attack, so. Okay, we'll throw this Goku off this rotation. Yeah, we'll do it like this. We'll throw him off this rotation, just so we can get him on the rotation with my Goku next turn, or next time around, I should say. Whoa, maybe not. This VEGETA might not even let us get over there. I have 14,000 HP. This VEGETA is about to sell so hard. I think the Goku at the end actually would be okay. Right? I hope. I mean, he doesn't raise his own defense, unfortunately. I mean, he does raise it on the 12th key. Maybe he can dodge. He might be able to dodge because we have like an 80% chance to dodge and we have 70% damage reduction. So hopefully, like with him supering and stuff like that, we have enough defense to where we can just survive. And then I can just pop our little sensu bean. Get us some full health. Because, yeah, we are a little low, unfortunately. We got the extra 180% defense right there. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, so we're not going to pop anything quite yet. Other than the sensu bean. We are going to pop that. So here's what I think I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and just pop this Goku's active. And what I really want to do is have all the attacks aimed at VEGETA here. Just so this next turn, so we can get through this turn, and then the following turn, we can have the both Gokus on rotation, plus this VEGETA and Trunks. We can see exactly like what kind of numbers we're going to be working with. So let's get another attack stack in here. If VEGETA finishes this, it's going to be fine. I just want at least a attack stack. That's it. Which I think we should be able to get. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll still finish the fight here. Let's see, 25 million is not bad. For a 55% unit? Like, we are still stacking too, that's the thing. Yes, like this Vegeta and Trunks, he's going to be hitting hard. I already know he's going to be hitting hard. Well, I don't know. How hard will they actually hit? It's going to be a good question. The one thing though is, I would have loved to have gotten AGL Gogeta on rotation, just so we can get the extra like 59% support. Just do this. And then I think we should be able to dodge here and be okay. Can't really get a whole lot of orbs for you, which is fine. And we'll just give you whatever you get. We dodge? Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, it's perfect. So now this next rotation we'll have both Gokus on rotation together. We can actually get both active skills going at the same time. We can get the reversible exchange. We can pop the Vegeta one first, and then we'll pop the Goku one afterwards. See what kind of damage we're gonna be doing. Because Vegeta is going to be giving us that extra little support too. And the other thing, like I said, I'm curious is how much damage is the Vegeta and Trunks actually going to do themselves? That is the one thing I am curious about. Like, will they actually hit hard? Or will they just kind of be like, whatever, middle of the road kind of damage still? They're not easy aid, so it might just be kind of like middle of the road kind of damage still. Okay, so let's get through this turn. This next turn is gonna be fun. I can't wait to try this next turn out. Then if we can get through one more after that, and we can get Gogeta out somehow and he still has enough health, we can get that extra boost for Goku. Then it's gonna be really fun. The only thing is like the Vegeta portion, he gets all that extra damage, but he's got to be in slot 3. That's what kind of sucks though. I would love to, you know, I'd love to get his attack in there, but I just don't know if it's, I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay, so let's do this. Go over here, let's turn this on. Let's go ahead and we'll pop Vegeta's active skill first. So with Vegeta's active skill, he's gonna be massively raising attack temporarily, doing ultimate damage. He's gonna activate guard, and the guard does work on the Goku portion of the card as well. And then future Saga category allies get 15% attack and defense, plus an additional 10% defense if they belong to Bond of Parent and Child for 4 turns. So everybody on the rotation is about to get some really good support here. So let's go ahead and pop this. So I had to get that one in there just because it had been so long since I've actually seen that. I figured, you know what, we may as well get that in there. So yeah, right now we have pretty massively raised attacks. We got support all over the place right now. VEGETA sitting at a 1.5 million defense. The int LRs are sitting at almost 1 million defense. This Goku is about to hit. He's about to hit like a truck, isn't he? Let's do this. Let's do this, and let's just do this. 36 million. 55% unit, by the way. 36 mil. And the thing is the VEGETA is not even going to have like this full damage that he can do because he needs to be in slot 3 for it. All right, so we should be able to dodge, right? Yep, dodge, dodge, dodge. 34.5 mil. Yeah, that can definitely be much, much higher. 22.8. Yeah, if we had put him in slot 3, that damage is going to go up significantly. Which this next turn, I'm going to try to not kill. I'm going to try to do the least amount of damage that I can this next turn. Just, yeah. 9.9 mil. Okay, so that's what I was curious. Like, how much damage will it go up? So almost at 10 million. Now, this unit was never much of a offensive unit to begin with. So, that's not terrible. Oh, they're going to die. Never mind. Dude. Yeah, they need they need their easy ace so bad. Okay, well, I mean, we're definitely going to get a much better run out of these units once we get them rainbowed and everything. I was just curious to see what they were going to look like at 55%. What would have been nice is if we were able to pop the Gogeta active skill, get that extra support, and then put VEGETA in like slot 3 and seeing like exactly what we could do. But they actually performed very well, I would say, for 55%. Definitely did pretty well. So we're gonna check them out at Rainbow as well, and I guarantee you these numbers are gonna skyrocket once we actually get to it. So let me know down in the comments below where your guys' thoughts are on the 55% for the Goku and the VEGETA. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, and if you guys are new here, consider hitting that subscribe as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.